morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 56th Annual Portuguese Immigrant Week wreath ceremony. We have assembled here at Rue Park here in San Leandro at the foot of the Portuguese Immigrant statue. We placed this wreath this morning to honor and remember all the Portuguese immigrants who migrated to California. We take this opportunity to celebrate, commemorate, and pay homage to all the Portuguese immigrants here in California, especially for their courage to leave their homeland and families to seek a better life. In 1967, then Mayor Ronald Reagan proclaimed the second week of March as Portuguese Immigrant Week. We are very proud of our Portuguese heritage and of the immigrants. At this time, we'd like to have the national anthems rendered by Filarmonica, Artista, Amadora, San Leandro. Thank you very much to the Portuguese band. This time I'd like to call upon the Vice Mayor of San Leandro, Mr. Brian Azevedo.
Thank you all for coming through the storm. I know the storm's hitting right when this is starting. I'm a fourth-generation San Leandro resident of Portuguese descent. I'm here today to celebrate with you San Leandro's rich history of the Portuguese history. In the early days of our city, many Portuguese people came to work the fertile lands. They were known for their creative uses of every part of their plots right out of the road. The ingenuity of these farmers was even mentioned by author Jack London. These early settlers brought with them their culture and traditions, a connection to the land and to the sea, their love of family, and their festivals. San Leandro was once known as the Portuguese capital of the West, and in the early 20th century, 2/3 of the residents of this city were Portuguese descent. San Leandro was the founding place of the Portuguese Union of the state of California in 1880, and the first city in the United States to have a Portuguese mayor, Helen Lawrence, elected in the 1940s. We now stand in front of the monument of the Portuguese immigrant, which was commissioned by the Portuguese Union in 1964. The statue, sculptured by Portuguese artist Numa Dicino Bezo, commemorates these Portuguese settlers and their heritage. The mark of these immigrants is felt to this day in San Leandro. It is my honor and privilege to be part of this legacy and be with you to celebrate Portuguese Immigrant Week. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's truly a pleasure and honor to present to you the Mayor of San Leandro, the Honorable Juan Gonzalez.
So on behalf of the city of San Leandro, on behalf of all the residents of San Leandro, welcome to our city. We brought out the rain that will make our flowers bloom. Yes. So thank you for joining us today. We know that the immigrant story is a very powerful story. People travel from around the world, and the Portuguese diaspora is one such example. And as a city, we are grateful for the impact of all the Portuguese immigrants on our city. Through the innovation that was brought to our city, through the energy and the arts that was brought to our city, all of which, as Vice Mayor pointed out, is captured, symbolized in the statue here. So my ask to you in this city of kindness is I ask you that wherever you are, that you live the calling of the city of San Leandro to be a city of kindness. And to remember that immigrants should always be treated with kindness. We welcome people to our country. Do we agree?
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you to the dignitaries who have joined us. Thank you for the invitation. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing some of you at least at lunch briefly.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Representing the LUSOMedia Financial Services, we have the fraternal president, Mr. Nuno Silveira.
Thank you very much. Welcome to this day. It's a privilege to be here and representing LUSOMedia. And also, and as myself, I am an immigrant. I came to this country about 30 plus years ago. So I've always been very welcomed to this great nation. And I also like to say thank you to the mayor and vice mayor and everybody else to showing up here and making us feel welcome here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Silveira. Representing the PFSA Portuguese Fraternal Society of America, we have our Supreme President, Mrs. Juanita Pedroso.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Juanita Pedrosa, and I represent PFSA Portuguese Fraternal Society of America. It is an honor and a privilege. I am extremely honored to represent this amazing society. Over 13 years ago, the societies merged to form what is now called PFSA. People thought we would never be able to do this, and this merge in size had never occurred before. I am so proud to assure the members of our society that PFSA is growing and flourishing. I want to thank the many people that took the risk to come to the United States and begin their lives in this beautiful country. I want to thank them for bringing their rich culture of food, faith, music, and arts, and many of our rich gifts that help many communities in California. I am blessed to have met and married a wonderful man from the strong Portuguese family. His mother and father taught their children the importance of family, faith, and community. They taught them the extent of their faith. They taught them the importance of hard work and commitment to the family dairy. Regardless of the many challenges they knew, they had to work and dedicated to help grow their ways. They also taught their families to remember to give to their community and bring their Portuguese culture to the community to help convey what they had learned and taught to others. My husband and I have always felt it extremely important to continue this tradition and belief and assure that they are shared with future generations. It is an honor to be here with all of you to celebrate this wonderful anniversary of Portuguese Immigration Week. I want to wish you the very best, and as we continue to share our community, the richness of our culture with others. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the many blessings of this beautiful heritage. Thank you.
Thank you, and ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor and a privilege to present to you the Consul General of Portugal, the Honorable Dr. Pedro Pinto.
Obrigado. Bom dia a todos. Mr. Mayor, Mr. Vice Mayor, thank you very much for hosting us today in San Leandro. To the representatives of LUSOMedia and PFSA, thank you very much for organizing this moment. The fact that this group is here under this rain it speaks also volumes as a recognition of the spirit of the Portuguese that is very well expressed in the statue where we meet, and it's a symbol of the courage of the extraordinary Portuguese that came to this city, to these shores, to this state for decades and decades. And it was very meaningful that Governor Ronald Reagan, about 70 years ago, recognized the importance of the Portuguese in California. And that's what we celebrate today. It's the past contribution of the Portuguese to California. But the Portuguese have also a very relevant present in California. The recent visit of our president, starting in San Diego, passing in LA, the Bay Area, and also for the first time the Portuguese president was in the San Joaquin Valley. It was a recognition of the Portuguese community in California. But this was at the political level. At the local level, we have examples such as a few weeks ago, a community school of Portuguese opening in Chico, Northeast California, or in Watsonville, between the sister city program with Velas in São Jorge. A diverse series of events that recognize the present relevance of the Portuguese community in California. But most importantly, we have a future. And in this future, there are challenges, namely to attract the young people to celebrate and to be part of the Portuguese in California. And also, as many of you know, to attract them to the board of the associations. And I would conclude by saying that LUSOmerican and PFSA are an excellent example of the spirit of association of the Portuguese and mergers, and attracting the young people to this spirit of association. So well done. Thank you for what we do, for what you do, and thank you very much to all of you for being here today.
Thank you, Consul General. Just to let you know, today's wreath ceremony and reception is being sponsored by the Portuguese Consulate of San Francisco, the LUSOmerican, and the PFSA.
Portuguese band of San Leandro, the Filarmonica, Artista, Amadora de San Leandro. I am the conductor of the band, Drama Rojas. I've been in the band for 9 years now, and this is going to be my 10th in summer now. And these are the fabulous musicians, part of FAASL, Filarmonica, Artista, Amadora de San Leandro. We're going to play 2 marches, then followed by our band anthem. Hope you guys enjoy.
attention, please. I'd like to give a big round of applause to the band of San Leandro for doing such a wonderful job coming out the And I also wanted to thank another special group of people who are here. We talked about the San Leandro Band, and we also have the San Leandro Band Board of Directors. Can you guys come up here, if you wouldn't mind? All of you folks who helped to cook and prepare today's meal. It was quite delicious. Is that I don't get the Portuguese discount? The family discount, okay. Well, anyway. We want to have it here. We want to have it here. It's a beautiful new hall, and we want to stay close to Root Park. And this turned out to be absolutely fantastic. And I hope to do this again this year if you will let us come back. We hope so. So, big round of applause for our friends here. I might come over for the weekends too, and just hang out and eat and drink. Okay, thank you very much. So, Wednesday nights. Play cards. Okay, Wednesday nights, come on back. You guys can join these folks and have a great time. Thank you very much. All right, seconds, thirds, we're Portuguese. We have to eat 2 or 3 times before we leave, okay? And plenty of wine as well. Thank you all.